Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today we are taking on a challenge put forth by one of my moderators, Memer from YouTube. Apt name. He has requested that I go into an extreme conquest type disadvantage and attempt to beat it. So I can't really think of a better team to do such a thing than the space team, because we all know that it is pretty damn broken. And I know a lot of people have made some comments about me possibly putting Space Millum into the yes category when I very clearly put her into the questions category, but I did make that caveat that she could be in yes. Honestly, guys, like, you can put her I could put her in trash, and you guys would... No, actually, no, I could go the other way. I could put her in godly, and someone would still argue with me about it. She's gonna remain in question. I'm not gonna physically put her down, especially after all of this testing that I've been doing over the past weeks that she's been out. So, what's the word? Be comforted by the fact that she will remain in questions, which I will go over again in my next tier list video. However, getting back on topic, we are here to attempt EX Golem. And we're going to use this team, so mostly space units, but Hakuro and then Benimaru. And Hakuro's here for his points and orb changing, because this stage, funnily enough, nerfs blues. And what does a space team normally run on? Blues. So we've got Hero, because Hero is godly, Carrion for his support, and what I thought for his orb change, Frey for her orb change, quote unquote, Millum for the DPS, and then Benimaru for that coveted orb steal. So, this took me actually less attempts than I thought it would, but I did record the gameplay previously, and I shall voice it over moving forward in this video. So, this is a difficult one to do, because the Golem, he does decent damage on his normal attacks, and you have a hard turn limit. So you're really playing against the clock, having your normal orbs nerfed and having a hard turn limit with a stun. Like, I don't have any stun dodgers here, so we gotta take that turn 3 stun, and there's nothing you can do about it. But we'll see how it goes. So without further ado, let's dive in. Alright guys, here we are into the fight now. I didn't have terribly high hopes for this. I wasn't sure, again, how many attempts it would take, or if it was even possible. Like, I didn't test it on Master first to be like, oh yeah, this is fine. But we got the good starting hand with the Hero, all 5, so we can bring in Benimaru for the, I guess where it's supposed to be 1 orb steal here. So, nope, not that one. Almost made a terrible critical error right there. We didn't really have cards to give away, but it would have been a waste of skill points. So we've got a full 6 card of Benny, which is now a full 6 card of Millum, which will get us her ult on turn 1, and a Hakuro meter, which is, perfect, but we're doing 1,600 damage a hit, 22 with that crit, and then the 300% is 3,400, so we're not looking that great. However, the second hand looks pretty good. 5 Frey cards, and then we got a Millum coming in, so if we swap Millum out, that will become whoever that we swap in. But we still have a 5 card send with mostly oranges, so it'll get Frey close to an ult, which both Frey and Carrion have single target ults, which will just help out our DPS. But we're at 82 points, we're almost to 2 Hakuro meters, which is what I was shooting for. Because the idea is that we'll crit boost with Carrion, crit boost with the Hero, space boost and Drago with Millum, and then maybe activate the Rewind. And maybe that'll give us enough DPS on the ult and then some follow-up attacks to make it work. So here, everyone is stunned, so there's nothing we can do. But Carrion is dead. Like, he got hit twice, and then there's an AoE on turn 3, so he is gone. So there goes a part of our buff, which is not great. But everyone else has decent health. No one else has been targeted besides Carrion. So we have 100 points. Turn 4, the Golem's defense is leaving next turn, and we are literally 1 card away from having double Hakuro. And looking ahead, we have 1 Benimaru card coming in. So what I'm thinking here is that, do I try and plan for a whole hand of Benimaru? That way I could swap him out for Millum and then have a whole hand of Millum with 2 ults? that would probably be our best course of action. So what I'm banking on is that these 2 hero cards will give us 2 more Benimaru cards. 1 guaranteed, but then banking on that other one. So we're going to go ahead and send this. Max points, max Hakuro meter, 926 damage. But we do get that good luck right there, that good draw. So we have an entire hand of Benimaru, which is going to really help us out, because Benimaru can boost the damage for oranges, right? And Hakuro is going to change all of those orbs into oranges. So we're already looking pretty good. So we're going to boost that. And then we're going to bring in Milim. It's unfortunate that we're missing Carrion, because that's 20% extra crit damage is really going to help us out. But I think we'll be okay. So we have points to use the crit boost and then the Drago. And then we've got double Hakuro. And that's going to, 1, change everything to oranges, which are boosted by Benimaru's skill, and also boosted by the crit, boosted by the Drago, and now boosted by the space boost, and now we've got the rewind, and we're looking good. So even if we don't kill with this hand, we have technically a second half of turn 5. So Frey, 14-4. Didn't give me a lot of hope. Milim, with everything, 31,000. Also didn't give me a lot of hope. However, 8,000, 8,800, 8,900, and the final hit with that 200% boost, everything on her, 18,000 damage was enough to take down the Golem. Type disadvantage in 5 turns. We didn't even need the rewind. I think this was like reset number 5 or something, so I've sat here for literal hours resetting other things for that kind of RNG. And thank God that I just was recording and, doing the runs. Otherwise, I would have hated myself. But this is the team that we used. Hakuro, Hero, Carrion, who didn't really take a part in it because he died, Frey, Milim, and Benimaru. Now, Memer, if you're watching this, which I know you are you going to bitch at me that this was not a full space team? Is that going to be what the problem is? Because it better not be. I will attempt bringing a 100% space team, but I think this will do for now, because we didn't really use Benimaru to do damage. So we can't really be like, oh, he outdamaged Milim or something. Like, no. We did just fine. We did what we came here to do, which was kill the Golem using space team, which we did, because Milim and Frey did all of that damage. But that's it for me, guys. Let me know what you thought about this run down in the comments. Short video, but I'm at the office this week, so short uploads this week. Sorry, guys. And it's probably going to be a dead week. Maybe. We'll see. We have the live stream on the 30th, which is still 8 days away. Very interested to see what they're going to put in there. But, like I said, that's it. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys later.